Okay, we are about ready, and I can hear the audio stuttering, so we know what we're doing. We are closing this down. We are going to open it back up, because all the scuff just wants to activate today. Because nothing can go right, you know? Why would it? Let's try that again. Yeah, that audio stuttering was really bad. At least it was going through my end. I don't know if you could hear it. Let's... It sounds like there's scuff again. Here, I'm just gonna load game. I'm just gonna load game for now. We're going to Soul of Rebirth for a second. It sounds fine for now. Okay. God, like, it's hard to tell. Anyway. Last time I didn't really show the achievements we got from last Thursday, so let's go over all of the achievements I managed to get for the past 2 streams. I am not liking this. I'm definitely gonna have to reset that again. Okay, where were we? So, on last week's stream, let's see, we went and beat the game, so we did all this right here. I think we got this, and I think we started with doing this as well. Basically, go to Palamecia, meet up with Leon, Emperor shows up, and then we go to Pandeamonium, and we did all this. And we, I don't remember if we got all this in the Tuesday stream or not. I believe we also got this one done because of Castle Palamecia, and we also got this one for Jade Passage and Castle Pandeamonium. That was all from last Tuesday. Then yesterday, if I scroll down a little bit more, we started Soul of Rebirth, so we got basically all but 2. We basically got all but 2 Soul of Rebirth ones. Yeah, all the way through here. Okay. This is ridiculous. Why am I having so many problems now with audio from the PSP? There were no issues before. What's changed? What has changed? I hate computers so much. PNG working? No, it freezes whenever I close it like that. Why am I having so much scuff? Are we good? I don't understand. Hold on, I'm gonna try one thing. I don't know if it's the cause, but maybe I fixed it. I don't know. I think I might have figured out the problem. Well, nope, still stuttering here and there. Let's just see if it stays like that. Are you kidding me? Like, okay, whatever. If it gets very bad, then we have to cancel. But, like, seriously, what? How come, like, we're having so many issues when last week everything was fine? I don't get it. I hate computers so much. Sometimes it just decides not to work. Alright. We're in Soul of Rebirth. Let's get the last, I think it's just 2 achievements from Soul of Rebirth, which is all the treasures and then the bestiary from Soul of Rebirth, which there's only a single enemy that I missed. And the treasures have to be in this section. The Unknown Cave. I might pull up a map on the treasures. And because it doesn't really matter, it doesn't really matter. We'll do that. I'm gonna pull up a Jade Passage map. Unless there's like a hidden wall in here. On floor 5. It's like, okay, now the freaking game won't give me maps. There we go. Okay, we're at Jade Passage. Floor 5. Okay. I'll just work my way in reverse. I think I could go ahead and just physically attack these guys. So there are 3 chests on this floor. That's the one issue with, like, maxing out on items. I can't just mash A, so there's 1 chest. There's 1 chest. There's 2. There's 3. Let's get to the next floor. Okay. Oops. Kill Snapper. When I saw the bestiary for the enemy I'm missing, it said it was floor 3. Okay. On floor 4, there are a few chests here. So if I go here and up, there's 1. If we go in, just do this. The problem is this: I'm looking at Jade Passage, so I gotta like mirror the map to figure out where I need to go. Okay, 1 more. Then we go up here. This is a treasure room. We go straight south. Go around. We got that treasure. That's all the treasures. We go up to the 3rd floor. Okay. There seems to be only 1 treasure on this floor. And I'm pretty sure I got it. But this is the floor I think I need to hang out in to find the enemy I'm looking for. So we'll be hanging out here, but I'll get closer to the exit to floor 2. None of these rooms have anything, I know that much. I can see the Jade Passage map. again, there is supposed to be one more treasure I'm missing. See, there's that one. That's the only treasure on this floor. Notice how Joseph, the shield activated, and not just a miss. That means instead of a normal, like, evasion that, like, what Rickard did, where the enemy just straight up missed Rickard, the enemy managed to hit Joseph, but then the shield procced, because it's like a separate, it's almost like a second dodge chance. But I don't fully know how that works, to be honest, because I think it's different. I think we need to hang out on this floor. I will double check. Big feet. Gotta pull up the bestiary again. Yeah, just physical attacks just makes this go faster. Okay. Pretty sure this is saved. No? Oh, that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Bomb 4-3. It might be a rare spawn. Oh, oops. Yeah, it might be a rare spawn. So maybe if I look up the location very quick. Multi-target Ultima. I don't usually do that. Multi-target must... Or Ultima must be that strong where multi-target is actually useful. That's the one annoying part. Okay. Where... Okay, let me look up Unknown Cave. That might help. Or Rakia. I want to look up... 143. It looks like it's a rare enemy. Because it's the last one on the list. I don't have a percentage, but I think it's a rare enemy. I could come back. I could come back after checking out some extra treasures. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. On floor 2. Okay. So, it looks like there's 3 treasures. There's 1. The freaking stuttering. Go this way. If the treasure isn't on this map, then either this map is inaccurate or there's something else that's wrong. If I absolutely have to, I would have to start over Soul of Rebirth, which I can do. It's not that long of a campaign, but it kind of sucks. Up. We don't take that door. Up. This way, I think. And there's that treasure. Okay. That's the only other one here, so first floor? I better be on the first floor. Okay. First floor. I only see 2 treasures. Okay, let's go all the way to right. There's one. If we go up, that's to the overworld. This way. Here, and I got it, so what the hell? Excuse me, that's every treasure. I just looked up. I don't see any other treasures. So what would be missing? Oh, I'm gonna... And no one says anything. Great. Well, let me check something. If I go to achievements... we can see that there is a single treasure I'm missing. There is a single treasure. And a single monster, but the monster is just a rare spawn. Okay. So... I guess... Well... How come this has to be more complicated? Let's get back to floor 3. And I probably can't run away. I probably can't run away. Did my PNG freeze? My PNG... Oh my god. My PNG froze. Like, my god. Everything's, like, not wanting to work today. Give me a sec. Yeah, you're gonna hear audio stuttering, but that's probably normal for, that's probably gonna be normal. Okay, we should be back to normal. Oh my god, so much scuff today. I need to get back to the next floor. At the very least, we could just find the rare enemy. But... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. That all looks familiar. And I see a list of 12 treasures on this list. I could literally look up my VOD. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull up a bestiary section for someone that's in, like, the Pandeamonium area. Not Pandeamonium, but... Okay, hold on. Unknown Palace. Aruba. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, the Light Emperor. So, items. There are 12 items in the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 items. Plus 10. That's 22. How many treasures do I need to get? There's 23. That's probably Ultima. So there's another treasure somewhere. What? I don't know. Unless there's someone to talk to in the town that gives me something. Okay. Again, we're just gonna hang out on this floor for a little while. I'll go back to the town. I think I'll just talk to people for a bit. See if I can find anything. God damn it. Yeah, this is just a shop. And I don't need any of this, so we're good. Oh, just like the freaking Adamantoys, we're gonna be here for a little while. Gotta freaking make me find a rare enemy. Because I have no clue what the final treasure is. I went through Pandeamonium. Or Araboth. I went through Araboth. We found every treasure. So, unless there's someone in town that gives me something, then I don't know what to do. Like, fighting the Emperor is not going to change anything. And I don't remember any treasure chest that was not being counted. In fact, based on the count, everything seems right. I pulled up the locations for both these two areas. And by the treasure count, I count 22. I have 23 out of 24. One of them's probably Ultima. Maybe I can... Maybe I can find something else. No, not spoilers. Gameplay. No, not that. Magic availability. Oh, it looks like Osmos is just straight up not available in this mode. So if I wanted Osmos, I would have had to get one for Rickard. That, okay. There's a lot of white magic spells out here either. Ability. Let's see. I am not finding anything. You know what? Maybe if I look up town? Because at this point, I think I need to check the town. Auspicious collections. Oh, here we go. Beast Devil. That's the new enemy. And that's the dead enemy. And we got a mithril axe out of it. Well, that takes care of that. Shop stats, ranks, commands, elements, bestiary, enemies. What's the difference? Enemy abilities, collections. Okay, locations. That's what I want. I want to find Mackinac. Maybe there's something I'm missing in Mackinac. Sanctuary, 3 shops, 3 teleports, 1 that leads back to Unknown Cave, Unknown Palace, leads to Chamber of the Seal, where they try to get the Ultimate Tome. Shops, weapon shop, magic shop, item shop. Okay, I have absolutely 0 clue about this last item. I'm currently looking at a map. See, those are just shops, more shops, sanctuary, inn, item shop, teleport, hub. And FF2 doesn't do hidden items. This game doesn't do that. This isn't like Final Fantasy IV. Let's get out of here. Doesn't really seem to have anything. I don't see anything on the Chamber of the Seal. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue about this one. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to get back to Mackinac. I'm literally going to talk to everyone, just in case. Other than the actual shopkeepers. Then I guess I'll make a save. For some reason, I thought my dog was barking. Let's get out of here. As far as I can tell, I got every treasure. I'm looking at Auerbach. I'm seeing an ether on the 2nd floor, Genji gloves, which I can just check some of these. Oh my god, this. Okay, so. Yeah, there's Genji gloves. Wyvern's Lance, that's, Rickard has that. Wild Rose, Scott has that. Stardust Rod. Minwoo has that. A ribbon guarded by the Steel Giant. I remember that. We got that one. I gave it to someone. Bracers, that was guarded by Beelzebub. Freaking Joseph has it. Genji Helm. There's Genji Armor. Genji Helm. And then the Aegis Shield, which Rickard has. So unless the... I don't need Beast Devil. Hold on. I'll look up Pandeamonium one more time. Pandeamonium map. Floor 2, which I'm pretty sure I double-checked everything, but... Supposedly that could be the only one I might be missing. Even though I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, everything else is telling me I got all treasures. Like, everything else is. So I don't think this is it. Again, right now I'm just double checking. Too bad I can't use warp or teleport to really do anything. But it's because there's no overworld to go to. That's why. What was the ribbon guarded by? Steel Giant. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the only way to fight a Steel Giant. Kind of looking through the list of enemies on each floor. Rider, Dark Behemoth, Black Dragon, Lucifer, Orochi. Oops, I overshot. Steel Giant is a boss. Yep, but Beelzebub's Soul. Yep, there's that. Steel Giant is an enemy, a random enemy on the 7th floor. Oh, wait a minute. Another Black Dragon? Okay. I gotta treat this seriously. Here's the thing. I remember getting that treasure chest. I remember getting it. Everything is pointing to that I got all the treasures. Can I just Ultima this? Multi-target Ultima 7? Yes, I can. And I never grabbed the ether? I thought for sure I would have got that one. Okay, there's all treasures. Then where did I miscount? I miscounted somewhere, I don't know what. Well, okay, that's good. All treasures have been obtained in Soul of Rebirth. Again, I have no clue how that one, how I missed that one. Maybe when I looked at the map, I just assumed I got it because it was in a big open area. Oh well. Still don't know how I got my miscount. That is a good question. I don't know where that miscount is coming from. Anyway. We are going back to Mackinac. We're going to heal up. I'm going to save. And we are going to the main game. And in the main game, we got 2 enemies to find. And I need to check for treasures in Deist Cave and Deist. So, I'm going to pull up Deist. we're gonna start with checking Deist Cave. We're good. Or if not, well, Deist as well. We're gonna check both. No, no. Oh, D-E-I-S-T. Deist Cavern, whatever. Castle Deist. It's pixel perfect, but it'll work out. We'll check both the castle and the cave for treasures. The last two enemies are in Jade Passage and Pandeamonium, so we're gonna have to make a trek through there. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Alright. Use the inn. Because why not? Deist Castle. Make a save. Perfect. Reset. Now we're done with Soul Rebirth. We have no reason to go back to it. So let's go to here. We'll go north to Boft. Oh my god, the stutter. Let's see it. Oh my god, it's stuttering. Why? Okay. So we're at the castle. Let me take a look. So, there's that one there. Supposedly there's one left. There's that one there, okay. If there's one more left, it's not in one of the treasure rooms. At least I don't think so. Okay, up here. There's that one. It would have to be in one of the treasure rooms, then, if it was in here. Unless it was supposed to count Excalibur, and it just didn't. So this is one treasure room. Got them all. Unless I somehow missed one. Yeah, it looks like we got it all. Okay. That's all for the castle. Wow, the stuttering kind of happens whenever I use the airship. Alright. Let's look at... pulling up a map. Okay, I thought I was pretty thorough, but maybe not. So first things first, there would be one right there. Okay, I need to figure out... Yeah, I know I got that. That's the pendant. So if I go to floor 2 or 3... I gotta figure out this map. Where does it take me? They both kind of lead to similar spots. I think I can run from everything. Really? I can't run from everything here? That's stupid. Well, gotta treat this seriously. Supposedly there is one treasure I have missed somewhere in this cave. I am not sure where. I thought it was thorough, probably just didn't check the right spot. I don't know. Well, I should have tried running away. Okay, I got that treasure chest. That leads to staircase 6. It's here. That leads to 8. Leads to 9. Which leads to a dead end. But maybe that's where I need to be. And I could just warp out. Warping out would help. The other thing is I would have to look through my footage just to see if any of these treasure chests if any of these treasures manage to not proc. That would be the other thing. Kind of like in Mysidia. Which, speaking of which, I did get, like, an email back. It turns out, yeah, it was counted wrong, so it seems like it's fixed. I'm gonna do that on my own time, though. Here, all the way at the bottom. Go to the right. We got that treasure, and we got these 3. This is a dead end. Back through. You need to cure yourself. Everyone else is fighting. I can cure myself again, but I'll be fine. I'll just use it in. Oh my god. Freaking audio stuttering. This way. Yeah, I am following a map right now. Okay. Down here. There's 3. We'll take this up. Again, I don't know why I'm not able to run away. Basically, my agility should be maxed out enough. Like, I don't understand. Oh, well. It is what it is. Okay. Unless the pendant didn't count, but I'm pretty sure it did. Go south. I got that treasure. Go back up. That's the one I missed. And I got a mithril armor. I mean, I don't even know if it would have been useful, you know, in the moment. Good, that's done. Now it's just the two bestiaries, which we need to go to Yeah, we need to basically head to Pandeamonium. Oh my god, the audio's... It's whenever I use the airship. Why is it having so... Why am I having so much scuff? Alright. So, there are 2 enemies I am missing. No, not Animan Toys. It's a vampire one. Where am I? Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna make a save. No, not that one. Right here. I mean, not that I needed to go back in there, but I wouldn't want to have to do it again. Not that I really need to. Alright, give me a sec. It's not Iron Giant. Vampire Lady, there it is. So if I check... Oh, we could also find this one in Arcane Labyrinth. What about the Iron Giant? Iron Giant's only in Pandeamonium, and it's a rare encounter. Great. Okay. What floor of Jade Passage for Vampire Lady? Vampire Lady. I need to go to 4th floor. I can also go to the 5th floor. Actually, 5th floor is more likely. It's actually giving me percentages. Oh, I could go all the way to the 6th floor. Got it. Okay. Since I gotta go to Pandeamonium anyway, for the Iron Giant, we are gonna also look for the Vampire Lady. And luckily, since I already got all the treasures, and I know I already got all the treasures, we can just kind of speed through. By speed through it, I mean, you know, run into like every enemy under the sun. I just want to do physical attacks. Actually, there is something I've been meaning to do. So, my weapon levels are not going up. Not really. At least they don't feel like it. Like, Therian's has just not gone up. But I don't want to do the grind just yet. Even though I will need to do the grind. Because the strategy for the grind would be to swap weapons onto their offhand. Man, Therian's super strong. That must be due to the weapon. Not necessarily due to anything else, because I'm pretty sure Guy's stronger. He probably just has a better weapon. It is the Masamune. Masamune is really good. I should be working on the grind. Oh, Maria's bow went up. But I guess working on weapon levels is part of the grind. Luckily, we don't need to worry about treasure. We could just move on. Okay. Well, I want to check. 73, 75, 70. Yeah, it's just the weapon. It's the weapon. Masamune's just that strong. When everyone but Maria is around the same strength. So because Firion has a good, he has a good weapon. When we do Arcane Labyrinth, we're going to prioritize the other three. Go up. Luckily, I should be able to teleport out once we are done with what I need to do. The benefit of just prioritizing physical attacks right now is that, you know, I rarely get to have Maria do that. So she actually gets to work on her bow a little bit more. I at least need to get Maria's bow to level 12, at the very least. Because that's for an achievement. Well, everyone's bow, everyone's weapon level needs to get to 12. Oh no, Ice Storm! Too bad you're multi-targeting. And it just really sucks. Soul of Rebirth, they were single-targeting. A lot more often. And that's more dangerous. Honestly, if I were to actually, like, reprogram some of this game, I don't know about reprogram, but like you add a new monster from each category and kind of shift them around to where the new monsters would be in Pandeamonium, and they would single target magic. They wouldn't multi-target, they'd single target. That's how you know they're dangerous. Like that one change alone. Or if you don't even need to make a new enemy, just modify these ones to actually single target. That's what actually makes them dangerous. Hey, Pikachu, how's it going? You kinda... Well, you didn't really miss all that much. So, in the Soul Rebirth mode, I went back to it today. I got the missing enemy from the bestiary, and I found the one treasure chest that I was missing. Now we're done with Soul of Rebirth. So now in the main game, I'm kind of doing a little bit of cleanup, getting missing treasures from Deist Cavern. And there are 2 enemies I am missing. And that is my goal right now, is to get those 2 enemies. And then it'll be Arcane Labyrinth. How fun. But yeah, how are you doing, Pikachu? Yeah, I'm noticing a lot more scuff the last 2 streams. I don't know about you, but there's been a lot of... I've been having a lot of scuff. And the streams have been fine the last couple days, or last week and before, so it's like, oh, we're at the time where the computer just doesn't want to work properly, you know? Don't you just love that? Is Farte? It is. I forgot that is one. I should make a mass fart command. I knew I was, like forgetting one. Darn technology, I know. It's the tech issues. It's always tech issues. But weren't you playing, what were you playing? You were playing a Dark Souls, right? Dark Souls 2 or 3? There's Sphinx. And whichever game you're playing, how was that? Oh, you were playing Night Rain. How did that go? Yesterday you were playing Dark Souls 3. Okay, I knew Dark Souls was involved in there somewhere. Last Friday you played Dark Souls 2. Are you just jumping around between games, or what's going on? Or did you finish Dark Souls 2 last Friday? Thursdays you're playing Liza P. Too many games. Yeah, that's a lot of games. That's why I'm getting confused. You're basically, like, playing a different game each day you stream, more or less. I mean, at least they're all Souls-like games, so at least there's a theme there. Okay. It's supposed to be Dark Souls 3 Monday and Tuesday. Oh, okay. Thursday, Liza P. Friday is for co-op. Okay, co-op Fridays. And right now that's Night Rain. I see. You don't have a Switch 2, do you, Pikachu? So Duskblood, or whatever that game is called, that's not on the table for you right now, is it? Let me get a Battle Royale. Alright. It's like a 9% encounter rate. Yeah, I'll wait for the ads. Oh, you got a movie ad? I know the ads are still playing, but let's see what movie you got. Looks like Pikachu won the Battle Royale. It looks like the ads are done. Pikachu, what movie ad did you end up getting? I'm assuming that's what happened. Last Friday was Dark Souls 2 co-op. This Friday will be by Biped. Never heard of that one. Oh, was the only reason you played Dark Souls 2 was for co-op? Was that the only reason? I'm asking a lot of different questions here. Oh, damn it. I was worried about that. No. Gotta go back in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Vampire Lady. That's the enemy I was looking for. Perfect. Biped is a two-player game where you are a color-coded robot. Oh, you know what? I might have seen gameplay of this just recently. Is this where there were two robots You just discovered your co-streamer's color, but oh no. Oh no, that makes things worse. So wait, is this the one where it's kind of like a puzzle platformer? Each person has two different colors. Like one person can shoot red and yellow paint, and the other one has blue and green. And you're trying to get rid of obstacles by matching the same colors. Is that what I'm referring to? That is what I'm referring to. Okay, I saw this. I think it was during the last Nintendo Direct. You know, this last Friday. You work together to cross platforms. Yeah, this sounds familiar. Oh, I didn't realize Leon is that low on health. Gonna need to heal him. Okay. Gotta cure Leon. Last attack. And the colors are light pink and light blue. Okay. I thought everyone got... So you have difficulties. I thought each person gets two colors to work with. I thought I saw something about that. Oh, that's why we're gonna have trouble. Leon's just gonna hurt himself. Oh no, they have more evasion. Because all he sees is gray. Oh no. So basically you have to tell him, shoot the thing on the right, or left, or up. Or he just needs to keep going and tell which one, figures out which ones disappear. Fifth through 7th floors for the Iron Giant. Gonna need to figure out which one has the best spawn rate. Well, the 5th floor has a Iron Giant at a 1%. 1% on the 6th floor. 1% on the 7th floor. Okay. No matter what I do, somewhere between floors 5 through 7, it's a 1% chance to find the Iron Giant. So we're definitely going to be here for a bit. Yeah, playing a color-coded game with someone that's colorblind, that can't be easy. But yeah, Pikachu, are you thinking of getting a Switch 2 so you could play Duskbloods? I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. That was the Soulsborne game. That might be more multiplayer focused, like Night Rain. Because to be honest, I'm kind of debating whether or not I will get it or not. Because I thought it was going to be like a single player. You're thinking about it? Okay. Because I was thinking it was going to be like a single player thing. But now that I'm hearing that it's more Night Rain, where it's more on the multiplayer side, I feel less of a rush to get it. Don't know many people who have a Switch 2. I have a Switch 2. So that's one person now. But yeah. But yeah, because that game seems multiplayer focused, I don't know how high of a priority I'll make that. I'll pick up that game. I think that's more of we'll see once we get closer to the release date. And wait a minute. don't you stream off the PlayStation 5 itself? How would you stream the Switch 2 if you had got one? Wait, you need 6 people for Dustblood? Really? I mean, I don't know too many details on it. That's a lot of people that you need to play with. Else, people have, from what I hear, people struggle with like finding 3 people or 3 competent people in Night Rain. You need a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, it sounds like you would need like a capture card and everything. Oh, it's like a PvP thing. Or is it like 3 people versus 3 people try to fight one monster? Whoever's team gets the kill gets the win. You see, that just sounds way less interesting to me. Honestly, I think I would rather have Night Rain than what that's sounding like it is. Yeah, that sounded a lot less interesting, to be honest. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like an actual single-player experience when I first watched it, and then I was seeing, you know, it was like multiplayer, and now I'm reading that it's more PvP. It's like, oh. It's like, my interest in it is going down more and more. Like, the more I hear about it. But maybe we'll see once we get closer to release. But to be honest, I feel like I'm more likely to pick up, like, another Souls game instead. Like, go pick up, like, Dark Souls or something. Which I need to keep Dark Souls in mind. But that's more of whenever I do end up picking up a copy versus... Yeah, it's a matter of when, not if, for something like Dark Souls. Just got a lot of... Dark Souls is retro? I mean, kind of. You know I'm not exclusive to retro. I just tend to play a lot of retro stuff. But it's not, I'm not exclusive to it. Even if it wasn't retro, I would still probably pick it up at some point. Hell, I didn't consider Bloodborne to be retro. But yeah, when did the original Dark Souls come out? It might actually be considered retro by now. Like, in terms of the amount of years it's been out. Because around 20 years is around that limit. It's like, oh, the game's retro now. Actually, subloaded to my stream from Bloodborne. Exactly. And I picked up Bloodborne because I knew, well, it was really just Hawk Horn Dog, mostly, wanted me to play, like, some sort of Souls game. And I picked Bloodborne because it was standalone. What floor am I on? 7? Okay. Just need to hang out here. Dark Souls came out in 2011? The original Dark Souls. So, it's only been 10 years. Are we sure the original Dark Souls came out in 2011? Maybe I'm confusing it with Demon Souls. Oh yeah, you're right, 2011. I don't know why I doubted it. It just feels like it was... I would have said something like 08. Yeah, Bloodborne is 2015. It's only been like, what, 14 years since Dark Souls came out? So, it ain't retro yet. I don't know if it is... I don't think it's retro yet. But again, every time retro... the discussion of what's retro comes up, is it the console that's retro, and all the games on that console is considered retro, or does the game also need to be considered? Because if I remember correctly, the Xbox 360 came out in 05. And the PlayStation 3 was... I could try Kingsfield. That is PlayStation 1, isn't it? Yeah, that could be something. Yeah, that was 94. But that's one of those, like, how much is it going for sort of games. Kings... I know I looked this up at some point. King's Field. PlayStation 1. A complete copy is $120. King's Field 2. A complete copy is $90. Demon's Souls is 09. You know what? That's what I was confusing it with. That's what I thought came out in 08, 09. But yeah, Kingsfield 2 came out in, or is $90 for complete. It looks like there's a PS2 Kingsfield, the Ancient City, that's $100 complete. Oh, whoops. Well, if you have a PlayStation 5, you can $120. Wait, what? Yeah, can you repeat that? Yeah, the first Kingsfield for a complete copy is $120 for a physical copy. Basically, all the Kingsfield games are $90 plus. And you know what's sad? Kingsfield 2 being $90, that's only $20 more than a brand new game nowadays. Isn't that sad? Like, $90 is already considered expensive, right? But we're also talking about a game that's from the 90s. And it's only $20 more than buying a brand new game. You know, when it comes to rules like this, actually, does Kingsfield, like any of those three games, do they have digital re-releases? Because that would probably be the way I would have to play them officially. Because I don't know if I want to spend $120 on Kingsfield. That's an extra $50 in a brand new game. It's not more than double, though, so it's under my rules of consider. My original rules for emulation, right? With the mindset that brand new games were $60 because I was looking at Switch. If an old game is $60 or under, go ahead and buy it. If the game is more than double, and there's no other way to get like a digital version or something, if it's more than double, you just, you know, use you find it somewhere, right? Because it's more than double a brand new game. That's a little ridiculous. If it's somewhere in between, that's kind of iffy because I'm not sure. Like if it's $10 or $20 more than brand new game, maybe you could spend the extra money. But if it's closer to the double, then I don't know. So it's like, yeah. But when Kingsfield 2 is $90. And brand new games are nowadays going for $70. It's only $20 more. By my own rules, I feel like I probably would still pick it up. But even then, I don't know. You're gonna say Demon's Souls Remake is on PlayStation Plus. But Demon's Souls Remake is a PS5 exclusive, right? I don't have a PlayStation 5. Although that is a game I need to consider whenever I do get myself a PlayStation 5. So far, the games for PlayStation 5 I will get at some point is, I guess, Demon's Souls. And, I guess Demon's Souls Remake and Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah. No, I don't have a PS5. I have a PlayStation 4. No, I could have picked up a PlayStation 5, but I chose the Switch 2 instead. My mindset was a lot more games that I tend to stream would be on the Switch 2. So I thought that was more important to me. But at some point, I do plan to pick up a PlayStation 5. Because I know there's a few games I could stream on it. It just wasn't as high as a priority. Don't mind me going back and forth. This is just, I'm trying to find the Iron Giant. And it's a 1% encounter, so we're going to be here for a bit. Ooh, I got a ribbon. Hold on. I already have 2 ribbons. You have the Aegis Shield, so let's give the ribbon to Leon. Now he's immune to all status effects. So that's good. He's immune to all status effects, and it's a lighter... it's a light armor, so he's still good on that. See, his spear and shield didn't really grow much. We're at the point where if I'm trying to work on my weapon levels, I am too strong. So I need to find another way to boost up my weapon skills. Yeah, just looking for a 1% encounter right now. I forgot to do something. I forgot to post the on live update, didn't I? Yep. So, I've been posting on Twitter basically whenever I'm live. And I notice my reach is a lot better when I do that versus when I don't do that. So, I'm just gonna do that right now. I gotta try to boost my reach in some form. You give me a second. You don't have Twitter? That's fine. I get it. I just need to, like... I don't know. I'm just trying to increase my reach in some form, and I don't know. But I get it. You don't see the draw. I'm gonna be honest. If I wasn't streaming, I would have never made one. I would have never made one. But I did it just for the channel, basically. Hey, in just some way to try to improve my reach, right? That's kind of more what it is. I'm not saying it's good. My reach isn't great. But I gotta try, you know? There, got that fixed. You thought my character said a bad word? I wasn't really paying attention. What, who would have said a bad word? Did someone get hit by silence or something? But yeah, like, it's kind of... Yes, I try to update Twitter and try to improve my reach, but it's not. Really? Huh. I don't know where you would have saw that. Interesting, now. Yeah, no, I'm just kind of trying to improve my reach in some form, but I'm gonna be honest, my reach isn't good on Twitter. And it feels like I try to do some of the... Oh, it was my total HP? Okay, I see. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't really looking. 13 hit? Oh, it's the amount of times I... Okay. I think I understand. I could kind of see it if there was a 5. If someone hit 5 times, yeah, I can see it. I never would have noticed. Now I'm just imagining these characters when they attack. They yell out how many hits they actually perform. Be like, 11 hit! Like, yeah, Leon, you just hit 11 times. You just saw a 5 hit. Okay. And it just looked like shit to you. Got it. Okay. Now I'm getting it. Okay. But again, now I'm just getting in my mind that they're just screaming out how many times they actually managed to hit the enemy. Why is he mad? Why wouldn't he be mad? I don't know. I don't even know who even got 5 hits. But yeah, one thing I tried doing on Twitter is I got a new robot design Pikachu. And I'm trying to do like the whole model reveal on Twitter. And you know, like, get this many likes, I reveal more sort of thing, right? And it gets like no reach. So it's like, I'm doing some of the same things that other people are doing. But yet, you know, no traction. So it's like, why do I try sometimes? It's the one on the bottom? Okay, so it was Leon. Leon is just super pissed. I mean, here's the thing. Leon is the character that turned to... became the right-hand man of the Emperor, basically. So he was evil for a minute. So him being angry and angsty, yeah, I could see that. Leon being the one that's just constantly swearing up a storm, sure. Why not? I would run away more, but I don't think I can run. So that's why I haven't been running. You are right-handed, Yoichi's bow's on your right hand. Okay. I don't know why, it just feels like I could be doing more damage, but she never does. She never does anything. Oh no, a fire attack that does nothing. I'm so scared. You gotta go take a nap? Go enjoy your nap, Pikachu, while I go find the Iron Giant. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Pikachu. It's nice having someone to talk to during moments like these. Have a good nap. You woke up at 4:30? Why? Why'd you wake up that early? Did you have something to do? Or did you just randomly wake up and couldn't get back to sleep? You don't know? Okay. It is what it is. You're gonna lurk, though? Keep that in mind. But yeah. Still trying to find this 1% encounter rate. You just randomly woke up and couldn't get back to sleep. I hate that so much. And you know what sucks? You probably wake up and you know you're tired. But you just can't fall asleep. Set up the Battle Royale. Beast Demon, I don't need any of this. Well, at least Maria's agility is still going up. But honestly, the only one that really needs it is Leon. Again, 1% encounter rate. It's like a 1.6 or a 1.9. But still. Don't you just love rare encounters? At least I don't need to get an item drop from it. Oh my god. I should try running away. However, the Lamia Queen could drop a ribbon. And Furion could... Well, he doesn't need one, but it's nice having it. It's always nice having a ribbon. I love that these guys are now trying to get status effects on me, but everyone's protected. 3 have ribbons, Furion has Aegis Shield. Or Aegis. I think it's Aegis. I always pronounced it Aegis. Fear? Wait, what? Why are they missing? Oh, did Lamia Queen cast Blink? Let's at least get rid of the Coriel. I still don't know how to pronounce those things. Wow, I'm actually having trouble hitting the Lamia Queen. Alright, time to fix that. Just pick a spell. It's not like I have been using my magic. There we go. Ooh, Leon's spear and shield went up. Good. Got a gold hairpin. Don't need that. Actually, wait. Is that better than Giant's Helm? We get more defense. A little bit less attack. However, I already have 99% evasion anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's the only reason I would have equipped it, was for more evasion. Wow, all 4 attack the Ice Gigas, and it's not good enough. Maybe I'll try to run from more enemies, but running away sucks. It really does. Like, it almost never works, even on enemies that you feel like should be easy to run away. Like, let me try now. Oh, wow, it worked. Foot and mouth. Preemptive? Okay, good. Maybe I can just run from everything. And by the way, even if you get a preemptive strike, that doesn't guarantee you can run away. See? I find that very dumb, to be honest. If you have the preemptive you basically sneak up behind the enemy. They don't know you're there. So, if you don't want to fight, you should just be able to walk away. Because they don't even know you're here. That's how I view it. That is something I would change. Preemptive. Okay, maybe it's just certain enemies I can run away from. Okay. I think it's just certain enemies. There we go. Protect Rain. That's also something that protects me from SAS elements. Wait, can I run from Devil Wolves? Yes. Speaking of equipment, Power Armlet, Thief's Gloves, Genji Gloves, Thief's Gloves. You need to keep the Thief's Gloves. Because your evasion is still bad. But that's only because... she needs to keep the Thief's Gloves because... not only is her evasion bad, she doesn't have a shield, so it really doesn't help. Man, you still have 86 evasion, and you have Genji equipment. That's insane. No, anyway. Even if I can't run, even if I could run away from these guys, I want to try for that one other ribbon. Give me that rare drop. Hey, at least this game lets you get more than one item drop. Protect Ring. I know Final Fantasy IV will only drop one one item, no matter what. Like, you can't get multiple items, and freaking trying to find the summons in that game just sucks. Not only is it a rare drop, it's that there's only one item that can drop per battle, so it makes it worse. And another thing that makes Final Fantasy IV rare item drops like really annoying is that what it will do is it will check to see, did you get the common drop? No, then we'll check for the rare drop. Did you get that? No, and then it will keep doing that. So if you get the if it checks for the common drop and you got the common drop, that's it. That's all you get. Honestly, if you were gonna have that system for Final Fantasy IV, I would reverse the order. Check for the rarest drop first, and then go up. That alone would have made things better. Because there are probably plenty of times where you probably could have gotten the rarest drop in Final Fantasy IV, but because you picked up a common drop, you know, you got no chance. You had no chance. Like, it's weird. Like, if your luck actually would have worked. But no, you got the common drop. Too bad. Try again. And I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy IV achievements probably will make me get those rare drops. That's not going to be fun. Let's have you attack Melamia. I'll target the call then. If Maria attacked Melamia Queen. There we go. Gold hairpin. Dang it. Where's the freaking Iron Giant? You know, in moments like this, you wonder if you're even on the right floor. You know, but I know I'm on the right floor. It's just that rare of a drop. It's just that rare of a drop. Or encounter rate. Again, a 1.6 chance to find the Iron Giants. Like, it's ridiculous. I should be trying to run more. Okay, Beast Demons doesn't look like I can run away. Probably not Devil Bloom either. But maybe it's actually more the Beast Demons I can't run from. Bomb and Ice Gigas, good. That's a rare encounter, I think. I find the same encounter as well. I guess they were just chasing me down. Same thing again, and they got a new friend with them. Oh, Fire Gigas this time. Ice Gigas gave up. His cousin, Fire Gigas, decided to chase me down. Okay, I'll try for this. No item drop. Dang it. Can I run from this? Wow, okay. Kinda wasn't sure on that one. You know, the thing about rare encounters is just... you constantly wonder if you're even on the right floor. Or if... you're constantly wonder if, like, the internet's lying to you or not. You're like, oh yes, there totally is a Iron Giant. You just need to check under the truck. You know, that's all you need to do. It's there. I couldn't attack the Lamia. Well, without using magic. Ooh, we got the ribbon. That's going to Furion. More defense. Yeah, I lose some attack, but honestly, it's not really about the magic evasion. It's just, I don't know. It's just nice to have an extra ribbon. But I could trade off and give more strength instead. I don't know. It's just nice to have more ribbons. Can I run, please? I don't need to fight them anymore. Okay. Wow, Furion didn't one-hit KO this time. Kinda shocked. See, that's the type of damage I was looking for from Leon. It's not consistent. And you know, I really hope we get used to these random battles, basically. Because we're going to be doing a lot of grinding. Probably in Jade Passage, where I can easily exit. Like, the first floor of Jade Passage. Or I can easily leave and, like, get my MP back if I need to. Why didn't I run? Man, I wonder how long I've been on this floor. Can I run? There's just 2 enemies. Okay. Thanks, game. It's not like I need the item drop anymore. Oh, great. Okay, fine. Let's get rid of the ones in the front row. But I don't care who they target. I just want Furion to go after the Lamia. Furion seems to be the only one right now that can more or less guarantee a kill. I say more or less because it's more like a 1% he under shots. He undershoots the damage. Can I run? Nope. Fog 6. That shouldn't hit any of us. Again, evasion's too good. Like, I'm never getting hit, honestly. The only time I get hit is when I attack myself in confusion. And now everyone has a ribbon. So that's not gonna happen. That will not happen anymore. Okay. Yeah, you know, when you get to the point where everyone has a ribbon, something like silence doesn't really matter as much anymore now, does it? Or Basuna and Ezuna, I should say. Yeah, everyone can attack. It's only 2 enemies. Man, I really wish, I don't know, agility was calculating when you're trying to run away. Because I don't know what's being calculated. I should be able to. There we go. Ugh. Man, I would really like to start Arcane Labyrinth today. You know? I would really like to start that. And we have to get through Arcane Labyrinth. I think like 5 times in total. 1 for each of the 4 main characters' weapons. Fury, Maria, Guy, and Leon. We need all their weapons. And then the final one for... we need Destroy and Revive. There's an achievement for each one, but because it's missable, what we would have to do is once we get to Arcane Sanctuary, we save, go in, do the whole fight, pick up Destroy, reset, do the fight again, pick up Revive, you know. That's how we would do it. So that's why we do it 5 times. And then after those 5 times, we have like the rest of the grinding to do. And I do mean the grind. This just gets more annoying when you can't run. That's all I'm getting at. We've been here for a long time. Where's that Iron Giant? Again, the 7th floor is the last floor to have the Iron Giant. But nope. Stupid 1% chances. He's here somewhere. It's like finding, like, the Navis in Battle Network all over again. They're just freaking cowards. They won't show up. Trying to run from more fights. Speed this up. I know there's like a speedrun category for Final Fantasy 1, and it's like PSP, I believe, where it's complete the bestiary speedrun sort of thing. And that's gotta suck because of, you know, the 1% encounters. You know, moments like what I'm doing right now makes runs like that really annoying. So I can't run from this fight. Oh yeah, so I was looking... I saw something about the whole Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle on Switch. Or Switch 2, I should say. Yeah, the physical copy / the bundle for both games is $70. You are able to buy them individually, digital only in that case, for $40 each. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a lot of money for Galaxy 1 and 2. They're good games, but that's a lot of money. And I have Super Mario 3D All-Stars. So I'd just be buying the game for Galaxy 2. That's the only one I would get. And based on 3D All-Stars, I didn't like the pointer controls. Because it's not true pointer, it's just gyroscope. It's just not as accurate. I have a copy of Galaxy 2 on Wii. And I paid about 20 bucks. It looks like I paid about 20 bucks for it. Because the sticker's on it. So the question is, how much is Super Mario Galaxy 2 going for right now? A complete copy of Galaxy 2 on Wii is under $25. And I don't even think it has, like, really any new content. Ooh, Rosalina gets, like, an extra storybook page or something. What do you do? Sound like a new world or something. So, you could, if you have a Wii, you could spend, or a Wii U, you could spend $25 to get a Wii game where the pointer control is actually better than what you would be playing on Switch 2. Or you could spend $40 to $70 for it on Switch. This is one of those times where I'm definitely gonna pass. Like, because I'm a physical collector and all that, I don't... I don't see myself picking it up digitally, because I like having physical copies. And if it was a game key card, this would be a different conversation slightly. But I don't think it is a game key card, so I would want to get it physically. But that's $70, and I don't need Galaxy 1. So if I were to pick it up physically, or digitally even, I would want a huge price drop. Like, a massive one. Because I don't need it. But Nintendo games don't go on sale anymore. We don't have Nintendo Selects anymore. The last time they did Nintendo Selects was the Wii U. And Switch 1 games don't even have Nintendo Selects. So I'm probably just... There's a good chance I may just never pick up that bundle. Because it's just not worth it to me. Even if you don't have Galaxy 1 and 2, like, at all, right? It's hard. $70 is a huge ask for it, in my opinion. They're good games, but I don't know. I struggle to say 40 each, individually, digitally, right? I'm struggling to think if that's even worth the price. Granted, when Wii games were new, I believe they were $50. I believe. So, I don't know. But granted, Galaxy 2 came out in, like, what? Oh, like, 09? Because Galaxy 1 was 07. So yeah, Galaxy 2 was like, what, 09, 2010, something like that. I don't know. I'm seriously going to wonder how the Switch 2 is going to perform at all, because I'm seeing a lot of people just not interested in it at all. And it's mostly due to, like, people don't really see it as that big of an upgrade, and, I mean, I don't know. In terms of new games, it's hard to tell, but yeah, maybe. Maybe it's not that huge of an upgrade as you think. I'd make the argument of diminishing returns. But... And the games are $70 now. That's the big thing. That's the main one. Oh wait, wasn't Mario Kart 80 though? Yeah, Mario Kart was 80. That was the issue, actually. Mario Kart was 80. But if you got the bundle, you save like $30 when you get it digitally. Yeah. So not only that, like, Galaxy 1 and 2 are probably overpriced. They are overpriced. There's no probability in that. PSP emulator's stuttering a little bit. Yeah, I'm curious how the Switch 2 is going to go. I wonder if this is going to be another Wii U situation, where, just like with the Wii and Switch, or the Wii did so well that Nintendo thought they could do anything, and they would just buy Nintendo products. Or people would just buy Nintendo products. So when they made the Wii U, and let's be honest, they half-assed it so hard in many ways. And it flopped. It was a huge failure. And then the Switch happened, and it was very popular. I'm wondering if we are doing the cycle again where Nintendo got a really successful console, and now they're full of themselves. So they're like, maybe they're in the mindset that anyone will just buy the Switch 2 because this is a Nintendo product. I wonder if we're in that mindset right now. Who knows? You think they would have learned their lesson from the Wii U? I have a feeling we're not getting to Arcane Labyrinth today. Ooh, 8 damage. I'm so scared. Currently, there's an ad playing, so it's kind of letting that play out right now. Looks like the ad's done. Oh yeah, who knows, maybe the Switch 2 could be a 3DS situation, where it wasn't doing well at first, and then they created a price drop, and then did the ambassador program for the people that bought it early. And then the 3DS just did so well after that price drop. But this would require Nintendo to actually, you know, lower the price of their games and consoles, and they haven't been doing that. Because Mario Kart 8 does so well. Man, Thunder Gigas is a lot stronger than I thought. There it is. Okay, you know one thing I will do? Since the levels are like barely rising, Maria, put the Yoichi bow on your offhand. She's gonna deal a lot less damage, but honestly, I'm not relying on her for damage. Maybe we can get her bow level high up enough. I think I just need it at level 12 for the achievement. If I get that to level 12, then I'll put it back on her main hand. I'll swap probably like Leon or Guy's weapon around. I can run from a lot of these fights. We'll do that. There we go. Well, never mind. Just when I think I can get Maria to maybe fight a little bit more. But, you know, turn order. And when we get to the Iron Giant, I'll just have Maria, like, cast Thunder or something. So we'll be fine. Okay. I'm gonna cast Holy. There, get some big damage on that. So Maria's doing a lot less damage, but that's probably a lot better on her weapon experience rank. I don't know. I just remember doing that to actually help build up weapon experience. I mean, it's hard to tell. I'm pretty sure Pixel Perfect actually shows you if you got any boosts. When you finish a battle. Like, it actually shows it on screen. And that's a nice quality of life thing. Because I'm always guessing whether or not it does boost or not. Sage's Wisdom. I don't need that. I don't need Wisdom. What has the Sage ever do for me? I'm getting a couple Thunder Gigas. That's like the second to like rarest encounter here. That's a 4.7 encounter chance. Giving Maria more chances. Again, that's a 4% encounter rate for this fight. But still no Iron Giant. We've been here for a while. And I don't want to leave and come back. I don't want to do that. Because when I eventually have to do this, I have to walk all the way back here. get through Jade Passage, go all the way up to the 7th floor. Like, no. No, I don't want to do that. Again, I constantly wonder if, like, it's even here. It says the 7th floor with around a 1.6 chance to encounter one. Oh, this is similar to the War Mech, that's why. Just basically a super boss. That's very rare. Makes sense. Not much I could really do, though. Nope. Get that one. Yep, again, not much I can really do. Yep, just wait. Again, we're not even at the grinding session yet. But this is just basically what that grinding session would end up being. Maria's strength went up. We got a black robe. I think it went up. It's so hard to tell. Kind of wish we got actual numbers. Or we can swap it to actual numbers. Instead of an experience bar. Because when it barely changes, you know, you can start to question if it's even doing anything. Oh good, Maria got to attack. Was kind of hoping she got to attack in there. At least once we actually get to the grinding section, what I'll end up doing is Guy and Leon stay in the back row, put their weapons on their offhand, and then just keep attacking. Don't have to worry about that. And then it really depends on what Firion and Maria are doing. If Maria's still working on weapon to get to level 12, then Firion will be in the back, probably either work on weapon or... Actually, no, weapon. Work on weapon. If Maria needs to work on spells, then I can put... I could still probably keep Maria in the front row. And if... Yeah, you know, it's that simple. But no matter what, Guy and Leon are going to just stay in the back row. I'm getting a lot of preemptive strikes. I'm pretty sure that has to do with agility. But not running away. It's moments like these where I dread the RPG 100% guns. It's stuff like this. The rare encounter, the rare drops that you need. You know, these are the things that make RetroAchievements for RPGs annoying. Because when I played Dragon Quest VIII. And I did that on my, that was the first, yeah, that was the first Retro Achievement set I was going for. And basically at the end of the game, at the end of the post-game, you have to craft more items. Well, the few items that I need are super rare drops. And it just takes forever. I would love an Iron Giant today. But at this point, unless we get the Iron Giant, like, very soon, I don't even know if we're going to start Arcane Labyrinth. Like, even the first one that's only 4 floors. I don't even know if we are. Because honestly, this is draining. And you know, sometimes I make the argument that a level grinding session is not that bad. Or, I mean, this isn't a level grinding session, but sessions like this aren't that bad if there's, like, I don't know, something else you're doing. Like, you have something on YouTube playing. You got something else going on in the background. Something else to distract yourself than just the game. This is where the streamer luck just decides to disappear. All the luck that I potentially had before, down the drain. No here, clocked out today. I seriously wonder how long I've been on this floor. Not just Pandeamonium, just on this floor. Because this is a good, you know, back and forth. Wow, 15 damage. I'm so scared. Oh no, Dispel. It's totally gonna work, I swear. It's not like I have ribbons, though. More of these. I could have been going for Arcane Labyrinth to get better weapons, but no. I wanted to do some of the smaller cleanup first. And I just now realize that once we actually get to the level grinding session, I don't have to worry about HP and MP. Because I'm going to have Maria be the one to get all of her magic to level 16. I don't care about Fury. Fury's going to work on the weapons. But he's going to have Revive. If I'm ever low on MP or something, I could just start the fight with Revive. So MP is never going to be an issue. Magic defense increase for Leon? My god. Fury and Maria and Guy have 14 magic defense. And Leon has 12. Like that, 16's the cap. Basically, they're going to dodge magic. If they aren't already. That barely changed. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Well, not only on the left hand, but... where's the bows? The weakest bow in the game. On her offhand. Let's check something then. Or maybe dual wielding would actually boost the level 16 level. Equip 2 shields, find a weak monster that can't touch you. Attack for like 20 times for the first. Oh, well, it's gonna attack like. Change your weapons to what weapon type you want to level up. And all the attack command will count for the XP of that weapon type. Oh! All the achievements to level up weapon and shield level are super easy to attain with this trick. Oh, okay. Here's what I'm reading. If we really want to level grind weapons, and I guess you could probably just start the game with something like this if you really want to do the grinding. Do wield shields, constantly attack until, like, you know, you feel like you're going to level up. Then before you win the fight, swap your weapons around so you actually have a weapon equipped. Then win the fight. Then the experience goes to that weapon. I guess I'll keep that in mind. Oh, look, another ribbon. I don't even know if it's going up. Again, it's on her offhand, and she's using the weakest bow. I can't tell. But I get... You know what? Yeah, we'll keep it like that for a while. I don't know. I guess if I really want to work on weapon levels, I could just give everyone multiple two shields. And then when I'm about ready to finish the fight, swap to the weapon of choice. But I have to be attacking for the shield to work, I think. Guess that'll take care of the grind for weapons. But Maria's got to do a lot of grinding with magic. Oh, where's this Iron Giant? How unlucky am I right now? Seriously, how unlucky am I? I've probably been here for an hour, at least. And nothing. No Iron Giant. Where is it? It's not... I will know when I find him. He has different battle music. It's gonna be at the last minute, isn't it? You know what? Because I am getting annoyed. I don't know. Wow, they actually got to attack. Run chance. I want to look up the run chance. Equal to their evasion percentage. Wait. This is my run chance? Then how come it's like impossible to run? Oh, and then there's the enemy's fear score as well, which can be negative. This chance is increased based on the difference in total HP between the players... Wait. There's a fear score, which can be negative. The chance is increased based on the difference in total HP between the player's party and the remaining enemies. So it's my HP total. Okay. I didn't realize that's what's actually being calculated. Who would have guessed that your chance to run away is based on your max HP? Because it's saying total HP. Huh. Maybe I can just start running away from everything. Yeah, can we get like an actual calculation or something? I don't know. Oh no, that's a flee command. That's not the same thing. So I guess my HP is not high enough. Or again, my total HP is not high enough. Tell me the flee is or can be influenced by having all characters with high agility. Oh, let's see. Free chance is based on agility of the character that runs. Okay, I'm getting confused. I'm getting missed messages then. Maybe this is misinformation. Maybe it's because people think that it's the agility that determines your flee chance, but it's actually the evasion stat. But the reason why people think it's agility is because evasion actually does boost your evasion percentage. Ugh. It's supposedly either their agility or their evasion stat. Of course, you probably would have high evasion percentage if you have the agility anyway. It's the agility. Evasion has low, if at all, on the flee chance. So this is the okay. Is it normal to get a lot of ambushes? No, that's not it. I have the guy too. It sucks. It fell. Literally doesn't really tell you anything about the Arcane Labyrinth. Oh, it's probably one of those bad guides. Oh wait, can we run from Lamy? Really? With just a single enemy, you think that would work. Are we sure it's max HP? Ambush rate is determined by party's average agility versus the enemy's party's agilities. That's why I haven't been ambushed at all, because I have good agility. Nothing. Yeah, it sounds like you can grind your weapon levels very quickly if you decide to do the 2 shield strat. And by quickly, I mean you just kind of sit there for a while, do other things in the background, hold X to grind. Where is this Iron Giant? Okay, we're gonna try running. Again, I'm reading that it's actually agility and not HP. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what's actually causing this run battle. Oh, that's Final Fantasy IV. Escape command? Okay, Final Fantasy II. Individual characters can flee while others can stay and fight. That is not true. That is not true. In later releases, pressing the shoulder button sends the entire team fleeing. If one character succeeds in fleeing, the entire party flees as well. Oh, okay. So if I were to just have Leon run away, and he succeeds, he runs away. But when I do the entire party thing, then everyone runs. Okay, that's where I was getting confused. The chance of a successful escape is equal to the fleeing character's evasion percentage, which I know that. Everyone basically has 99. Well, actually, no. Guy has like 80-something. But that's with, I gave him Gedgy gloves. Okay, hold on. Many normal enemy encounters formations are impossible to escape from. In Soul of Rebirth, it's impossible to flee from any enemy encounter. Oh, fantastic. I feel like this is still not that helpful, because it just says... It just says your evasion percentage is calculated. That's all it says. But there has to be more to it. There has to be more to it. And I don't know. I don't know where this... Oh, your max HP total is in the account. Actually, yeah, hold on. Fear stat. That's probably an important number I should look into. His fear value is a hidden statistic at the start of the base level for each enemy species. They raise their fear value. Sorry. Making escape more profitable or probable. Calculation of whether enemy flees involves their current HP, the number of surviving party members, and the current fear value. Higher fear values increasing the flee chance. So maybe that's where the HP difference was coming in? So, I think it's not necessarily about the high HP is affecting the enemies because of the fear stats. But that just makes them run away. Not for you to run away. So that doesn't... I don't think that really means anything. And here's the thing, if I was gonna use the fear tome, I might as well just win the fight. How's it going? We're going, Hot Corn Dog. We are going. Let me explain what you missed. I went back to Soul of Rebirth. I went to find the missing enemy and the missing treasure chest that from Soul of Rebirth got those achievements. That took a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. Then I went, so we're done with Soul of Rebirth. There's no reason to go back there. Now I am back in the main campaign, and I went back to Castle Deist, I found the missing treasure chest. Well, in the cavern, not in the castle, but still, I went back to Deist. And I found the missing treasure chest. Now, what my plan was to find the 2 missing enemies and fill out my bestiary. And one of them was the vampire lady, I believe. Either way, she was in Jade Passage. I found her. I've been here for what feels like 2 hours. It's not. More like an hour and a half, I think. Trying to find the last enemy that I am missing. The Iron Giant. I've been walking back and forth on this floor for a long time for a 1% encounter rate. Just to fill out the bestiary. That's what I've been doing. Again, this is like the worst aspect of 100%ing RPGs. It's always the super rare encounter rates for bestiaries. It's always the super rare item drops, you know? This is always the worst part. Luckily, I don't need to worry about item drops. Oh my god! Freaking finally! Iron Giant is here! We gotta treat this seriously. Blink. Berserk. I think Leon's stronger. Physical attacks. Like, oh my god, we finally found him. It's been 1,000 years. I think that's all I really need. Start spamming holy. What the hell? I only pressed that button once. And of course, more stuff. Clearly, you showing up, Hot Corn Dog, was all we needed to find the Iron Giants. And I got Genji armor for it. If I already have Genji armor. So, let me find... Oh, none of this bestiary is filled in, but this is all Soul of Rebirth, so that's why. So, don't worry about it. Let me find... Iron Giant's right here. Iron Giant can drop the Genji helm, gloves, or armor. It can drop Excalibur, which, I mean, that's cool, but Masamune's better. Or, most importantly, the Aegis shield. Is it Aegis or Aegis? I don't know. That is probably the most important one there, but more Genji equipment is nice if you want to go for full tank and not evasion. But, oh my god. We are finally done. I'm getting out of here. Okay. So first, Maria, let's put you back on your, Yorichi bow, because I don't think I really did much. Again, you are right-handed. Yes, okay. We will start the first Arcane Labyrinth. Oh my god, the freaking stuttering. Don't you just love when the game stutters like this? Again, I don't remember having any issues last week. Oh my god. And right now it's only when I'm in the air. Well, not only, but it's mainly when I'm in the airship. Oh my god. Man, I wish you showed up sooner, Hot Corn Dog. Clearly, you were the catalyst. I would say just an audience member was enough, but no, Pikachu was here for a little bit. Oh my god, game. Please. Nope. I can't land there. Okay. Oh, I can't land there either. Can't land in force. Yeah, for some reason it stutters whenever the airship is involved. I'm just gonna run away for a little bit. I'm kind of tired. Kind of tired of these. What do you mean I can't run away? It's a hill, Gigas. This is dumb. They can't do anything to me, but yet I can't run away. Running is just so bad in this game. You're so ass at MK1. I mean, I just feel that way in any fighting game. Okay, wait. So my last save was right before... okay, so this save was right before Jade Cavern, Jade Passage. So, 3955, 4142. That's combined Jade Passage and Pandeamonium. Okay. Before we start... I don't need those. Let me go ahead and... I need to find Arcane Labyrinth again. Okay. Were there any words I haven't used yet? I have Palamecia, and I have Jade Passage. Are those two new? I think I need to do both. Okay. I don't care what words I need. Actually, wait a minute. Let me pull up, let's work on Leon's. Okay, luckily Palamecia works for him. I don't fully know what I'm supposed to do here. You don't hate fighting games? Love watching them. I like playing them. However, I'm ass at them. I think I never touch a fighting game if you see me. Yeah, I feel very similar. We got pitfall traps. I don't even know if the treasures are good. Actually, you know what? Because I am so, like, fed up right now. Can I run? Of course I can't. Alright. I'm so fed up right now. I'm looking at the treasures. I'm in normal. Yeah, nothing good. Even in the good section, like, there's a sunblade. I don't need a sunblade, but you could get a sunblade. I'm kind of just fed up right now, and I just want to get a move on. So, yeah, I am just cheating right now. I don't care. This is a long way to find the what I'm looking for. Go down here. Can I run from death flowers? They're flowers. They shouldn't be able to move. Why can't I run? Oh, I see a raid. What's going on? Nixa, how's it going? You can hear it in my voice, like, I am tired. I just spent like an hour and a half just trying to find the Iron Giant. It took forever. But I hope you're doing okay. I did not hear my raid notification. Of course something's not working. Hello, I am ScottBot. I play a lot of retro games. And I am currently playing Final Fantasy II PSP. And I'm trying to get 100% on RetroAchievements. We're done with the main game, so it's the grind. It's the grind. Let me guess, you fell in from above. I was being held in the castle dungeon. I managed to break out of my cell. But just when I thought I'd get away from it, I fell right back down here through a pitfall. I mean, the exit's right there, dude. It's up to you. If it's up you want to go, the warp portal will take you right there. Let me ask you something. What's the point of the pitfall? I twisted my ankle when I fell. So I'm gonna rest up for a bit before I go. I go from a cage of iron bars to a maze of pitfalls. Just my luck. There we go, new word. Do purple crayons eat like potatoes? I don't know, you tell me. Your laptop needs to shut up. You're gonna hop off. Have a lovely stream. Thanks for the raid, Nixa. Have a good rest of your day. I hope you had a good stream. With no scuff issues whatsoever, you know? You heard it? How come I'm not able to hear the raid go off? So many tech issues. So little time. Wait a minute. Did we get a first where stream avatars froze? Hold on. Don't you just love all these tech issues? Hold on. If you're hearing audio stuttering, yeah, I am too. My computer's trying to load stream avatars. Try to open up the page, but it's not working. Okay, hold on. Close that. We're having tech issues. Don't we just love it? Scott streams something. A Scott stream is something doesn't go wrong. Yeah, I know. Something always goes wrong. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I think I have to pull up Task Manager. And you know that's just gonna create more issues. Gotta force stream avatars to close. The manual way. Okay, yeah, stream avatars is not responding. We go with in task. There we go. Are we good? I mean, we're still getting. What happened? You got raided and broke my stream. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the raid. Stream avatars crashed, which, to be honest, that's kind of a first. But it says it's running. Oh my god. Like, okay, there we go. Yeah, we're hearing a little bit of scuff right now, but give it a second. We're getting stream avatars back. It's taking a little bit, though. Yeah, I think the raid showed up and broke stream avatars, because I don't know. It was during the raid, though. We're getting all the audio issues now. My computer hates me today. And you wonder why I question if I could play, like, bigger games on my computer for streams. Man, everything's slowed down right now. Everything's slowing down. I wouldn't blame you if you mute for like 2 seconds until I control the game again. I wouldn't blame you. Can you even run Doom? I mean, if my computer can run PSP games, then my computer can run Doom. I'm just talking about like the big games, like hell, Doom 2016. That's the thing, Hot Corn Dog. I know my computer can run Doom, but can it run Doom while streaming? As well as other things. You know, that's the real question. And I'm going with no. Elden Ring? I mean, I have Elden Ring. I know my computer can play Elden Ring by itself, but it's just when we were trying to stream it. That's a different question. It's trying to load in stream avatars right now. I'm just sitting here. I might close it again and we just might not have stream avatars for the rest of the stream today. Because it's not wanting to load. It's not responding. Okay. Okay, you know what? Kind of a first. We're just gonna continue without stream avatars. Just woke up here and napped to the chaos. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm just not gonna have stream avatars for the rest of the stream. I'm just gonna finish Arcane Labyrinth. Oh, this freaking pitfall traps don't stay. That's annoying. Gotta head out though, stepping on some picture later. Thanks for at least keeping me on the background, Pikachu. If you were lurking the entire time, Pikachu, even though you were napping, your avatar did disappear after a while. So, makes me wonder what actually affects that. I have a map. I don't care. Like, I do not care. How do I get to the exit? We gotta take the long way around. Like, I'm just done. Yeah, for those who don't know, we are going through the Arcane Labyrinth. It's a bonus dungeon, and we're trying to get ultimate weapons for... Well, we're gonna try to get Leon's right now. But it is, at least in this first dungeon, it's only like 4 floors before we have to fight a boss. So that part's not that bad. Down here, we go left. Go all the way down. Man, I really wish the pitfalls just stuck around. Can I run from this? No, I can't run away from floating skulls. Thanks. But yeah, there was that one point where I tried doing a test of Elden Ring. And I believe Hot Corn Dog was the one that was there, and he told me it wasn't really running well, at least on the stream side, so good to know, I guess. Oh, I almost screwed that up. That was almost a pitfall. Here, get through the battle. Yeah, it says run chances your evasion percentage, which is 99, but there's more to it. Obviously, it's just not that clear. That's why I never try to run away from enemies in this game. Okay. Up is for the keyword. We go down here. We go up the middle. Then we take a right. We go up. Yeah, I have a map up because I'm kind of fed up with fighting enemies right now. Spending like over an hour just trying to find the Iron Giants. Like, no thanks. I'm kind of done. Kind of done for today. But yeah, since we're probably going to get close to the level grinding sessions, basically, we're going to have to figure out something else to do during the level grinding session. Once you get up here, take a right and go all the way to the right and just keep right. Okay. Let's go ahead and use iron bars. Our new word that we have. Okay. What do you say? Oh, of course. Random enemies. Stone golem. Whatever. Nothing my Masamune can't handle. Never mind. Takes at least 2 turns. Okay. What do you say? You up to no good. I'm taking you in. Oh. We're doing this? Started making trouble in the neighborhood. Okay. Ugh. Well, he's gone. There's a note on the ground. The keys that open the doors are in the dark. The keys that open the doors are in the dark. Okay, hold on. Let's fire on you. The keys that... yeah, I'm just... Oh. The keys that open the doors are in the dark. I don't know. Hey, look, I got a sunblade. Too bad I don't need it. Let's do another fire spell. I mean, once you get the Masamune, you're kind of good. You're kind of good once you get the Masamune. Okay. Oh, I can't open that? The switch is in the dark? Oh, a green dragon. Okay, am I scared of this thing? I don't know. I don't know. I'll cast Ultimate. Man, I wish I had Wild Rose right now. Could get everyone berserked. Here, take it, Ultima 8. Wow, that kind of sucks. Okay. Fine. Berserk. My go-to strat. I forgot. I'm not using Minwu for Ultima. Alright. Where Ultima is actually just super OP. Okay. Oh. Diamond Curse. I mean, fine. That's not any better than what I currently have, right? Where's the diamond curry? Oh, it is good with defense. And I don't need the white robe for... or I could get more attack power. More strength. Yeah, we can have that for now. I already have 99 spirit anyway. Ad break. Oh, I was going to do a battle royale. I was going to. But stream avatars decided to say no today. So, you have black garb. You have dragon armor. You have power sash. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Where do I... Oh, that's strange. Okay. Can I run? Okay, good. Wait, so the switches are in the dark. Wait, how come that didn't proc before? Oh, there was another route that I took. Okay. Can I run? Good. So, which switch did I open? This one. Can I run? Good. Go through here. Freaking random encounters. Can I run from this? Yeah, I could probably run from everything here. There's a switch that activated. Which... I was locked in. Okay, once you flip the switch once, I think you're good. I don't really care about any of the treasures, so I think I could just get this done. Oh, good. I can run from, like, every fight. Maybe not the green dragon, though. Okay, I can't run from the green dragon. Okay, time to berserk. So Leon's doing 396 damage. Honestly, Fearing's the strongest one. I should be boosting him. Okay, Leon's 396. Now you're doing 1,594. Honestly, I was expecting more. Go through here. Grab the treasure. Holy Tome. I mean, that's nice, but I don't need it. Go through here. And talk to you. What's that you say? You want to break out of here, too? Be my guest. Give it your best shot. Life gets so boring in the dungeon. I sometimes don't think I can take it anymore. You want to know what these are? One of the former prisoners left it. They're his chronicles. I've never read them. I couldn't care less. I wish I had something to do. Alright. Got that. Move on. Exit. We'll just follow the normal path. Okay. Go up this way, just follow the normal path. Can I run from the general? It's a single general. Fine, whatever. See why I hate trying to run away? Mainly in older RPGs, I think. Alright. I think I will go ahead and go with Chronicles. At the very least, I get good treasure. At the very least. Okay, what do you say? I was organizing this bookshelf, and I noticed some history books have been misplaced onto other shelves. I hate to trouble you, but would you mind helping me set things straight? There are 10 volumes in all. Please put the books on the shelf to the right when you find them. Okay. So we need to check every bookshelf for a book. And then go back to the bookshelf to put them all in there. Got it. It seems simple. This seems simple. Found volume 4. So that's 1. Monster attack. Oh, come on. And it's a green slime. Man, Furion is able to physically attack it? Wow, that's insane. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Don't you just love one-step encounters? Found volume 9. I highly doubt there's going to be more. Hey, Crimson! Came in from the raid. You were in the shower. Nice, I guess. How are you doing, Crimson? There's volume 3 or volume 5. Hydrate! And I need to step away. Yeah, sorry, there's no avatars right now because my computer is just being dumb. BRB. I am back. I got the water. Ugh. Yeah, there's no stream avatars right now because it crashed. Stream avatars of all things crashed. That never happens. And it just doesn't want to load. So, yeah, we're dealing with... Well, we're dealing with scuff today. A lot of scuff. But I would say you missed a lot, but you really haven't. Let me catch you up, Crimson. I went to Soul of Rebirth, and I can't bomb Necro, if she's even here. Yeah, I don't think she's shown up today. But yeah, no, you can't bomb her. Found an old tattered book on ancient magic. It is said that far in the distant past, there was an age when all were capable of wielding magic. And a rich civilization was built upon a man's ability to cast spells at will. However, since magic was available to everyone, there were endless battles waged by those lacking good conscience. The skirmishes eventually grew into wars, causing much suffering and leading to the creation of powerful spells. Though perhaps mankind was not fit to possess power greater than his natural abilities. As the wars grew violent, to the brink of annihilation, those who dreaded the fate of the world took action. They sealed away peace and magic. Sealed away peace and magic. Why would you seal peace? The seal was created by a boy, born with phenomenal magic power. The powerful spells born of the wars would be forgotten over time. Whatever. The magic abilities of people were to be sealed. And so society would come to be built on entrusting magic solely to the ethical. Interesting. Getting some lore to this world. Yeah, so I went to... What was I saying? Okay, I went to Soul of Rebirth. And I found the one missing enemy and the one treasure chest that I missed. Took me a little bit to find both those things, but I did find them. Found Volume 2, okay. Yeah, it took me a bit to find both of those things. And of course I can't run. Then when I booted this game up, I went to Castle Deist, or Cavern of Deist, to look for the one missing treasure chest. And after that, there were two missing enemies. Both kind of in the final areas. One in Jade Passage, one in Pandeamonium. I found the one enemy in Jade Passage. That didn't take that long. But trying to find the Iron Giant in Pandeamonium took me over an hour of just trying to find a 1% encounter. Found Volume 1. I don't think there's going to be any others here. Found Volume 7. Ooh, good thing I checked. Volume 8. Monster attack. Can I just run? Wow, I can't run from a green slime. I hate running so much. There we go. Get out of here. Okay, we go over here. Let's check this. Found Volume 10. Monster attack. I'm pretty sure it's just not going to let me run. Yeah, I spent over an hour just trying to find the Iron Giant Crimson. It was draining. Another monster attack. I have a map I could look at, but, you know, this is just checking bookshelves. It's not that bad. You know, for what I'm assuming is supposed to be a low encounter rate, I seem to be getting, like, one-step encounters. Can I run from this? It's a single flower! Why can't I run? It shouldn't even be able to move! Volume 6. Wish I could check to see how many volumes I have, but there really isn't a way to check. It's not like a normal key item. But yeah, what's been going on, Crimson? Okay, nothing there. What's with the encounter rate? It should be low encounter rate. Did I check these already? I might have, I don't know. I can sometimes physical attack. And take you down the green slime. Right, Molly? Yeah. I know. Can I run? Of course I can't. You know, I should probably heal Leon. Now that I think about it. I'll do that next fight. The next fight I actually have to but I can't run. Another Ripper, but I don't need it. Found volume 3. Okay, I think that's all the volumes, so I gotta head back. Go down this way, I think. Please let me run, thank you. Up and around. Come on, guys. Compiled all 10 volumes of the Historical Atlas. Okay. Freaking counter rate. Why is the counter rate so high in this game? Oh, hey, Necro. Gonna lurk. Thanks for showing up. You must have been busy, Shroob. Oh my goodness, you've assembled all the volumes. Oh, you helped me a great deal. How can I express my gratitude? Do you enjoy adventuring? If so, I have a tidbit of information you might find interesting. I have heard that somewhere in this world there lies a dreadful cave, within which precious life is drained from each step, and ordinary men are turned into hideous monsters. But all by a ghastly miasma. Just talking about it gives me the chills. Can't bomb you. Yeah, so Shroob, what happened was, like, I'm having so much scuff today. Stream avatars crashed, of all things. Let's try miasma. Yeah, stream avatars crashed, and I'm having trouble loading it back up. So yeah, no, I just decided no stream avatars for the rest of the stream. Sadly, yeah, sorry, the computer tech issues, all that shit. So you also found yourselves here, lost in this cursed wasteland of miasma. It just kind of looks like we're in the belly of the Leviathan again. Prolonged exposure can turn ordinary men into monsters, much as it did my companions long ago. I watched them struggle powerlessly, as it took us one by one, until I myself was reduced to a mere soul. Travelers, I beg you, give my companions souls, or save my companions' souls. I can't go on alone like this anymore. You know, it would be nice if you get out of my way. Okay, so I gotta find some other souls of the dead. Gotta run. Or I can't run. Yeah, I can't say you missed much, just like over an hour of just trying to find a single rare enemy. It wasn't fun. It was draining, just going back and forth. Just hoping that 1% encounter would freaking show up. Antidote. I don't need that. Green dragons. I'm sorry. No, you're not. That sucks so much. It is draining. But yeah, I hope you're doing okay, Shrew. Yeah, the Iron Giant just would not show up. Wait, can I? Oh, that's somewhere else. That's the exit. That's not what I need. Can I run? It's a Thunder Giga, so probably not. Yeah, I spent over an hour just trying to find the Iron Giant. And sadly, you know, he is a weapon of mass destruction, you know? He didn't discover Superman. You know? No, he's an angry boy. The Iron Giant did exactly what his programming told him to do. Secret passage? Nope. Dang it. I went the correct way, which was the wrong way. I just realized we're finding enemies from, like, Pandeamonium. But yeah, Shroop, did you end up watching that audio video that I linked in Discord? Basically, it's an extension of the one you showed me. Literally, when I say extension, like, the first part of it is, like, exactly the same. Okay, I can run from this one. Wonder if Iron Giant's here. Stay back! I can't! I can't! No, not again! Roar! I shall devour you! That was a weird audio line. That was strange. Just turned into skulls. A single soul turned into 4 skulls. Okay. Well, that was it. So I guess he can rest in peace? If you could call that resting in peace. At this point, we're just doing the one Arcane Labyrinth, and then we'll call it. Why didn't Saitama broadcast get a job at a construction site? Because he wanted to be a hero. That's the reason. Because remember, Saitama was working at like a office job, like a random 9 to 5. And then he, like, saved the one kid from the crab man. And then wanted to be a hero. So, I think at that point, it was too late. He's been out of work for so long that he can't get a construction job. That's my guess, anyway. Cure, Leon, Berserk, Guy, sure, why not? Someone needs to be resolved. Like, he'll finish one task and then wait around 2 months before they get permission to do another one. I know, right? Thought that was him going to an interview. Maybe. He might have just gotten out of an interview. I have the volume right here. I can literally look. Thing. You know what's nice about playing an RPG like this? You can kind of play this one-handed. With only a small amount of efficiency decrease. Okay. Yeah, 3 years earlier. What do we got? Oh, okay, yeah, he is unemployed. He was looking for a job. He just had a job interview and failed miserably. Okay. But he looked like a salary man, so that's where I got confused. Yeah, you're right. He was unemployed. But I remember he was dressed like a salary man. Hopefully the volume was just right there. I could just grab it and look. But, like... I mean, yeah, Saitama is, like, super strong. Actually, yeah, no, there's no argument there. He's just super strong. I was thinking, like, that only applies to punching power, but no, he's just super strong. It just doesn't look like it. So, yeah, he could just, like... temp as a construction worker, and then whenever there's work to be done, he could just go, you know, the bald cape. Caped Baldy. I still love the joke that the reason King is as high ranked as he was, or as he is because people thought he was the one that taken out all the monsters that Saitama did, because he stuck around and he was just always nearby. That's just a funny joke. Saitama did all the work, King got all the credit, basically. I'm assuming there's probably one more. Rule of threes. Green Dragon again. But it makes you wonder, like, why didn't he try to get, like, something in constructions? Like, something that's heavy labor. And then just whenever superhero stuff is called, he just goes and does that. I know he was spending like 3 years just trying to, you know, do push-ups, sit-ups, and drink plenty of juice. You know? He was doing that for 3 years, but now he's so strong. He can kind of just do what he wants. He joined the Association for Recognition and Money. Obviously, his action says otherwise. Yeah, I know. He needed the recognition. I see the soul. And so many green dragons. Man, the Leviathan has eaten a lot of green dragons. There we go. Get out of here. Don't be afraid. Your death will be quick and painless. Well, perhaps not painless. Oh, look. It's just 4 skulls. Do I have to... Yeah, there's only 3. Oh, Maria got a strength boost. That's nice. She needs more of that. Oh my god, the green dragons just never stop. Green dragons just never end. A temp job before being big is the way to go. Don't actually remember how he got money before the association and Geno showed up. That's a good question. How did he get money? I think it's more of like he would do a good deed, but like a pedestrian saw the good deed and just gave him like a little bit of money or like a cabbage or something. Or maybe he goes and recycles a bit or something. I don't know. Get some money from recycling cans like a homeless person. Oh wait, talk to you. Bless your souls, O travelers. At last they can rest in peace. May not look like much now, but I was once a traveler like you. I journeyed to a place where great waterfalls teemed with ferocious beasts. And behind one of the waterfalls, I discovered a hidden cavern. I wish I could tell you where it was, but I'm afraid I don't remember the exact location. All this was a hint to a different room. But yeah, Saitama's now at a point where he can kind of just work for the Heroes Association, but like you said, he only gets like a call like, what, every couple months? So yeah, I have no clue what he even does in between. Unless he gets paid really well. and for that one job, basically, that he could survive for 2 months. Well, and probably Genos probably does a lot more work, so he probably puts a lot of the money. King just aura maxes and monks his way to victory. Exactly. That is exactly his joke. Again, it's just so funny that he gets all the credit of all of Saitama's wins, and that's why he's considered super strong. Okay. Jade Passage. Can we even do Jade Passage? No, we're on the bottom floor. Okay, I'm not doing another Arcane Labyrinth today. Oh no, it's Tiamat. Whatever shall I do? Time to Berserk Fury and... Sure, what's Berserk Leon? We won't need it anyway, but just doing something. There it is. Yay! Ah, you've got a flare tome. We are done with the northwest labyrinth. Oh my god, the freaking stuttering. Why does, like, my computer not want to run today? Oh my god, the freaking stuttering. Why does nothing want to work? Give him a robot and he'll be an actual hero. We saw in the OVA. He beat Garo in the fighting game tournament. Oh! I'm trying to remember if I've seen that OVA. I don't remember. I actually don't remember if I've seen that one. I know I'm ending a little bit early, but I'm kind of drained. Iron Giant drained me. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I'm doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. Maybe due to multi-stream. I mean, last week I was doing multi-stream and I wasn't having issues. It's this week starting having issues. Sadly, there's an ad playing. Of course, of all the times an ad is playing, it's playing now. I guess I'll wait. Guess I'll wait just a second. But no, like, I'm having a lot of tech issues. And it's kind of adding up to my annoyance. Here, I'll save in front of the Northeast Sanctuary. Right next to Bofsk. I know an ad's not playing on the YouTube side, but there's an ad playing on the Twitch side. But yeah, you're wondering if it was due to the multi-stream? I mean, maybe, but at the same time, like, I multi-streamed last week on the 2 days I did stream. Update the memory. Got 8 of that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Again, it was fine last week. But then this stream and yesterday's stream just, like, having a bunch of issues. Like, there was no audio stuttering, like, at all last week. But now we're having issues. I think it's just the computer just doesn't want to work this time. Anyway, thanks for everyone who showed up. I'm doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. All the streams are on the YouTube side, all the old stuff. Tomorrow, we should be doing Monster Hunter. I say should, because after these past couple days, I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work well. And then when we get back to this on Thursday, more Arcane Labyrinth. We're going to try to get Leon's weapon. Alright, I'm just going to end it. No raids. I'm kind of drained. Have a good day. Later.